What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Players Lounge with another episode of Maximum Moments. I'm your host, William Scheider-White with.
And I'm Bennett Warren, and the Vols are 4-0 in Tennessee, and
Yes,
what
sir.
a time it is to be alive. Everything's clicking, and it's all thanks to you guys and all the fans out there that are watching us, and we really appreciate that. And everybody that comments in on these YouTube videos and watches, and we truly do read everything, and we really do appreciate all of that. Yeah, we love hearing from you guys, and just keep interacting with everything we do.
So this, past week we had Oklahoma,
Yes,
first SEC road game.
Yes,
how do you feel it went?
That was a super fun experience. That's my first travel of the year. It's
Yeah.
a super cool road environment for sure. It's a school that was in my top 4 when I was first picking schools, and it was just nice to be able to go back there and do it on this side and win, which is dope for me.
Yeah, very cool environment. I would say, sideline fans are right
Right
there.
behind you, yeah.
Super tight sideline too, so you can hear them every play. They can hear you every play. So that environment was super cool, and just away game SEC. The environment was packed, super loud. It was a great time there.
For our first SEC game, I think that was a super cool one. But I think it's only going to get better as it goes because they're still technically in a smaller stadium. They weren't imagine playing in front of 100,000 at home. Imagine Neyland wasn't our place and we had to play at that for our first SEC road game. That would be crazy. So as we increase in the games and stuff like that and getting to play in front of more people and different crowds, I feel like that's going to be dope. Arkansas next week.
Yeah. Arkansas
is going to be a good one.
And Georgia as well later down the road.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's the away game.
That's
Georgia. That's going to be that's the away game. Yeah.
We've been practicing for the crowd noise, of course. Most since the spring, really.
Yeah.
Do you think the crowd was truly as loud as you expected?
Honestly, not really. For it being an away game, there were so many Vol fans there, and combined with their place being a little bit smaller than where we are. Sure, it was loud in there, but if you looked up on the
decibel thing,
the decibel thing, it only got to 90, 95, and we're average 118, I think it is, which is crazy. So, it was still a dope environment for the crowd, the boomer, sooner stuff, but overall, it wasn't that loud. How'd you feel about the O-line performance in general?
I feel like, for our first SEC game, with a bigger front of guys out there, weird defense, you really couldn't game plan for. I feel like our O-line really did good, handling
and
that
twist
adjustment,
movements,
twist movement, stunts, and weird blitzes they had, just really overall handle it well, especially with guys in that usually you don't see in Larry.
Yeah, Larry.
Larry again, opportunity last week,
my boy Larry, he went out there and showed out, man.
Yeah, decent little.
Great game. Great game to have as your first SEC home game of the year.
One of your first games getting in too.
Yeah, for real. What did he get? Second quarter?
I think late. I don't even remember.
But he played a good, a fair amount of snaps.
Yeah,
and
fair amount
did
of
really
snaps
well
for John out there.
Yeah.
So their front seven was tough. One of our most rough games. On the ground, you would say. What do you think that made that front seven so different than we faced so far?
Man, they had a lot more. I would say, a strain, a drive to keep going. No matter what the play was, run or pass, there's somebody's playing their hardest for longer than some of our guys at some point. But in general, overall, as an O-line, I feel like we handled that really well, like we talked about earlier. But I think that as it goes on and as it gets tougher, we also have to keep iron sharpens iron. So we got to keep it moving and get every rep in practice and just continue to be ready for the next, because that's all we talk about now is flush that W and get ready for the next one. Yeah, but we talk about in the room, it's take a dub and you flush it and get ready for the next one. But this one was a very significant dub, Coach Hype's history and all that. And how do you feel like it was in the locker room after the game?
Very emotional. He came in there after post-game speech per usual. You could just feel the emotion running through him, and just when he was talking to us. So it was a special win for the whole team. Really, to go out there where he played, where he won at, and just win ourselves. So it was a very special moment.
Definitely did that one for Hype. But
so it was your first time traveling. How would you say being on the sidelines with me, Jesse, and Max? The vibe for you on the sideline. How do you think it?
Oh, I was living on the sideline, bro. It was a whole lot of fun just to get to watch the guys play, but the environment itself created I don't know. I was super hyped coming out of the tunnel and just everything.
Hearing the boos really just
that
getting
was
me pumped.
that
Yeah,
definitely got me pumped. I got to walk out there pregame, and me and Jesse were taking sets and stuff like that, and it's really cool to see like us young guys all get to travel and have that experience, and just from everything from being in the hotels to the pregame sessions and hearing about it. And that's another thing. Coach Hype this entire week really was just, you could tell there was a lot more excitement going into this one than
being dialed
normal.
in.
Yeah, he was just all like, everything seemed more enthusiastic.
In your opinion, what would you say the craziest play of the night was?
Dante's catch was pretty nasty. That little sequence from the squirrel's little 8-yard knife, I think it was, and then Mac across the middle. That was a really good one. Defensively, probably I like Josh Joseph's strip. That was like, it seemed really intelligent. It was, you really have to gauge your situation and know when's the time to do that, especially when somebody's going.
And there's
down.
always give effort and strength. You know, punch at the rip at the ball. You know, you never know.
Yeah, like literally, you never know when that's going to happen. Yeah, it was definitely a big one. It definitely swung the excitement around and got their fans out of it, which made it easier for us in turn.
I would also say the pick. You know, Jamad really game changer. You know, swung the energy our way. You know, just really all the turnovers defense got. You know, just brought 100%. Bunch of energy for the
safeties.
team. Really.
Oh, that was another
the safety
good one.
too.
I was down there,
Jason's
hype on the
safety.
side. Hype on the sideline. Everybody's throwing up the and running down the side. That was super cool. Nah, Jamad and Mac they both had great games. Great on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, really.
What do you feel like were some crazy moments, like outside of on the field moments, that you had?
I would just say the fans. You know, just especially towards the end of the game, like when we was winning. Them yelling our names off our jerseys, asking for gloves, asking for towels.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
You know, switching up on A-team real quick.
Literally.
You know, a couple fans, 50,
couple fans back there, bro. Y'all gotta give us something.
You know, I just feel like that was, you know, funny moment.
That was for sure funny moment. Trolling on the sideline.
Trolling the players on the sideline. That was fun.
That was pretty cool.
You know, those memories, you know.
Yeah, that's something you always remember.
One of a lifetime.
Yeah. What do you feel like the coach's perspective was after the game and coming back from being on the road?
You know, I just feel like they weren't really hung up on it. You know, came in, watched the film, just, you know, got through it, and, you know, just not really getting hung up. You know, we're gonna learn from it, of course, but, you know, just preparing for next week. You know, preparing for Arkansas. You know, just getting better, watching the film, but just not getting hung up on it. You know.
You know, we got this off week, so extra chance to recover and
I could
work on.
You know, more time to prepare. You know, just getting better every day. Even you know, it's off week, but we still got practice. You know, just getting better every day. You know, it's our first bye week. How do you think our bye week schedule is compared to our normal week schedule? You know, preparing for our opponent.
Definitely a little more relaxed this week. You know, we're still getting our practice in and things like that, but it's giving you more time to recover and catch up with classes. And some people even get the chance to go home during the little break, the little weekend break, which is going to be good. I'm personally going to go back home for the first time in a while, so it's going to be good for me. But it's definitely a little more relaxed in general.
You know, having more time. What do you think the biggest challenge is being a student athlete is, you know, playing football especially?
Staying on top of everything and having a schedule with everything that you do. You know, there's so many meetings and classes and, you know, practices. You might have a lift, and making sure you have like a lot of time to do all these things and make sure you're getting homework done on the back end, or if you need to come in and watch extra film or stay a little later in class and finish something, there's always something to be done, and you need to make sure you have your timing set.
You know, we love hearing from you guys, of course. So today we're reading some comments. With the first one.
First one here is from Nugs4424. This is the first time I've seen Scary Larry do any media. I'm a fan. Let's go. Keep pushing. Y'all are going to be the best O-line in the country this year and the next. I freaking appreciate that, dude. That's super cool.
You know, especially my boy Larry getting some attention, you know.
Scary Larry.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger Larry. Don't tell him I called him that, though. What's the next one?
The next one we have at Go Vols Fight 2908. Praying for the team's safety daily and always remain teachable. You young men are the backbone of this team, so keep it clean and smash the SEC. I'm ready to see the Tennessee from the 80s and 90s that I grew up watching from the Peyton and Martin era and before. And I know we're just about there. If not now, so keep on dominating the line while protecting Nico. And last but not least, have a blast. GBO. You know, I just feel like fans really care about us. You know, just you can see that in the comments. Really, just how much they love the football and growing up, how much pride they have.
I was about to say you can see how much this really means to some people. You know, they always say the program's way bigger than anybody who comes through here, but like when you realize this is like what people grew up on. You know, this is something that been in their years for 34 years. Yeah. So it's just great to see, and it's and I thank you for praying for us every day. Seriously, it means a lot. We got another one here from Robert Roadtrip. My first memories of Conridge Holloway and the Tennessee Volunteers. I don't remember anything else until kindergarten. Fellas, thank you for giving me my Volunteers back. Yeah, man, that's the goal. We're bringing it back. We want a chip. That's all we talk about in the room every day. Let's just bring it back what it was. Here's one more good one from Tate Ballard, 2140. The most underappreciated guys, but yet the most appreciated. Vol Nation sees you boys, and thank you for your hard work. That's definitely something that makes some sense, bro.
Yeah, the line, very
don't
little
get talked about at all.
Unless you're doing bad, of course.
What do they say? It's the offensive line's like an AC unit. It's not noticed unless it's broken.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, literally. So just comments like that, just bring a smile to our face occasionally.
Let the boys tell them keep going. You go through a lot.
A little bit.
Yeah, you go through a lot. You probably got the most plays in every game, playing against and having the most contact in every game. It's a lot on your body and it's a lot on your mind when you mess up. So it's good to have people there in your corner that tell you to keep going.
Yeah. And with that, this has been TPL with Maximum Moments. I've been your host, William Satterwhite.
And I'm Bennett Warren.
And tune in next time.
Yes, sir.